And we're back with more Go Nippon. Last part we went through... What did we go through? I don't remember. We went to a festival, I think? Maybe? Or... We went to Shinjuku, maybe? Oh, you know what? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we went to the Konbini, I think, late at night because we weren't tired, and then we met up with Makoto, and then we're going to what is this called? I don't know. Kyoto. Yeah, utility wallets. You check. You change of clothes. Check. Okay, in that case, our one night 2 day stay in Kyoto. Let's go. Yeah, let go. Now as for our itinerary from Tokyo to Kyoto. We'll get on the Shinkansen from here at Tokyo Station. The Shinkansen? Wow, what is it? Are you that fired up to be riding that thing? Yeah, of course I am. It's the Shinkansen, of course, and obviously. Not only is it the fastest train in the world, but you can't deny that it's the safest, most technologically advanced train out there. Is it really? It sure is. I mean, I've been hoping to ride the Shinkansen at least once. Wow, I'm really looking forward to this. I'm sure you are, but first we need to buy our tickets to get on. First, there are several Shinkansen lines when you get out of Tokyo. The one that goes to Kyoto is called the Tokaido Shinkansen. Tokaido Shinkansen, right? Yes, there are also 3 kinds of Tokaido Shinkansen. There are Nozomi and Hikari and Kodama. That's right, the Kodama stops at every station, but the Hikari and Nozomi only stops at the important ones. There are special express trains in every sense of the word. Between the two, the Nozomi takes shorter stops at each station than the Hikari. There are about 500 kilometers between Tokyo and Kyoto. The Nozomi makes the trip in about 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's even faster than I thought. And by the way, all the trains cost the same amount, so if you're going to a major station like Kyoto or Osaka, it's better to take the Nozomi. I see. Now about the tickets. To ride the Shinkansen, you'll need both a boarding pass and a special express ticket. Then you'll choose between free seating and reserved seating. Boarding pass, express tickets, free seating, reserved seating. Yes, they just said that. One-way free ticket, free seating ticket to Kyoto is about 13,000 yen. 1,300 yen, but road trip ticket, a round trip ticket is a little cheaper each way, so it's best to go round trip for your boarding pass whenever possible. Road trip, got it. I'll remember that. Now, when you buy them in Japan JR stations, there are ticket counters called the Midori no Madoguchi. Larger stations just use vending machines. Also, in some stations, you can purchase tickets from travel agency counters. That's right. When you're using a rail pass, you can use a Nozomi. So you can't use a Nozomi. So be careful. If you go to a travel agency, you can sometimes buy them in a bundle with a hotel reservation at a discount price. Wow. Alright, Oni-chan, when we go to Kyoto, make sure our seats are... I got it, on the right side, right? Yes, you always know what I'm thinking, Oni-chan. Why? Because. Nope, not telling you. Wow, alright then. Nope, Makoto. No way, Oni-chan, don't tell him. Yes, I know. First we'll buy the tickets, then grab our bento and board the train. We're buying bento before we go on the train. Of course we're buying bento before we go on the train. They used to be a restaurant card and the Shinkansen itself. But as travel time has got faster and faster, train companies stopped doing it because there was less of a need to eat a full meal on the train. So as a sort of replacement, larger stations started selling special bento known as Eki-ben that contained the region's specialty food. Eating the Eki-ben while chatting with friends and watching the scenery pass by is part of the fun of the train ride. Yes. In other words, it's a way to make the trip itself special. That's exactly it. It's not just made of transformation. It's not just a mode of transformation, but it's part of the journey. It's getting really exciting. Wow, it sure is. Yes, of course. So exciting. So we just bought our bento and okay, $166. Jesus. We got it through the gate. Now we wait for the Shinkansen to arrive. You're like an excited little kid. But it's here. Look at that thing. Wow, it's amazing. It's the newest model, the N700. It's the real thing. Its form looks like a perfectly streamlined smart train. It's amazing. You can tell it's fast just by looking at it. Well, it's worth noting that since the trains first started running, the trip time to Kyoto has been reduced by nearly 1 hour. It's even more amazing when you put it that way. I wonder how hard they must have worked to shrink the time by an hour. Come on, it's fine for you to be excited, but don't space out at a train, or the train will leave without us. Yeah, sure, whatever, let's go. Yes, what's going on in here? Ooh. So have you come down a little? Huh, you're insane. I've been calm the whole time. Please, you're insane is my line. You've been spazzing out since we got on the train. We've been on the train for 40 minutes. And you've been acting crazy the whole time. Not. Don't say you're not spazzing. Come on, let him be. There's nothing wrong with him enjoying himself, right? I mean, it's totally amazing. These seats are so comfortable. You can recline them so far. And even... Okay, I missed that. I clicked it by accident. What does it say? What did it say? Each seat has its own power outlet, and you can even connect to the internet. I can't believe how advanced Japan is with this stuff like this. Wow, that's not our... See, you're totally spazzing out right now. Now, enough with flirting, you two. We weren't flirting. Really, from my point of view, it looks like each was flirting. That's why I'm telling you we're not. It's going to sound like you were giving, how much you were denying it. Come on, Oni-chan. You're always quick to say such strange things. Sorry, always. It's about time. What is it? Remember earlier when I asked for seats on the right side of the train? You're going to learn very soon why. And it's say, usually look. Alright, what is it? Wow, look at that. Wow, amazing. Japan's greatest mountain, Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji, the snow-crested peak, the gentle slope, the peaceful and solemn but with such a presence. Or so peaceful and solemn but with such a presence. How can I describe it? To just call it beautiful would feel cliche. It's 3,776 meters tall, the tallest active volcano in Japan. Active volcano? Mount Fuji is an active volcano? Yes, it is. It last erupted 300 years ago, and until 15 years ago, scientists thought it might have gone dormant. But when they learned that it's still active internally, they reclassified it as an active volcano. They say that the last time it erupted, the ashes reached all the way to Tokyo. When you look at the data, we see that Mount Fuji's eruption don't have a routine cycle, but the longest it remained dormant was a little under 300 years. As Oni-chan said, the last eruption was 300 years ago. That means it could erupt at any time, yes. There are various theories as why it's called Mount Fuji. One meaning of the word Fuji is unique, while another is undying. Some theories that the name stems from the unique mountain or undying mountain. Yes, the explanation would suggest that as an active volcano, the ancients thought of it as a living mountain. So you can climb to the top of Mount Fuji. Yes, you can, although you can only get up to halfway by car, and past that you can need to climb on foot. Generally speaking, lodges on the mountainside open only in the summer, around July and August, so if you want to climb it, you need to go during that period. Mount Fuji is Japan's greatest mountain. Someday I'd like to climb it for myself. Yeah, while it's erupting. Yeah, sure. Thank you for riding with us today, Kyoto. Kyoto, please be sure to collect your belongings before you disembark. Wow, this is lovely. Ooh. Ah, we're here! Japan's old capital, Kyoto. Kyoto was Japan's capital for 1,000 years until it was changed over to Tokyo in 1867. Seriously, like, my guy has been just saying the same things over and over again. Like, he's repeating them. Kyoto has been part of the capital in the year 794. Before that, Japan's government was centered in the Nara prefecture, and the capital would shift around when the head of state changed. But in 794, they built this new city on this land, and it was named Yankyo, and its layout was based on the contemporary capital of China. The city remained as Japan's capital for more than 1,000 years. Such a long time, but what's wrong? What year did the Edo period start? 1603. Wasn't Tokyo the center of government during the Edo period? In that case, Kyoto should have stopped being the capital of that year. Hey, you make a good point. It's true that the center of Japan government was moved to Tokyo during the Edo period, but while the shogun had the real power in the Edo period, the formal head of the government was not a shogun himself, but the emperor here in Kyoto. So even during that time, the Japanese government was technically centered in Kyoto. And even when it officially moved to Edo, and Kyoto and Osaka continued to grow as if they were still next door to the capital. That's right. I see. So you could say that Kyoto is the city that maintains the traditions and forms and culture of Japan's good old days. So Kyoto is the first thing that I think of when it comes to traditional Japanese culture. But still, you'd rather be seeing the town for yourself instead of listening to our lectures, huh? How did you know that? Because we can read your face like a book, right, Aki-chan? Especially when you're thinking perverted things. Ah, she responds like that. Wait a minute. You mean you do think those things? No, it's just an automatic response, that's all. What? Are you saying we're lacking any womanly charms? What are you talking about? Do you want me to think those things or not? That's... oh. You idiot, of course I don't want you to think about it, you perv. Told you I'm not. Come on, Aki-chan. Let's put this strange quarrel to rest. Concerning the earlier issues, it's no wonder you're more interested in the modern town. Kyoto's still a major metropolis after all. So it's gradually changing as new people and shops come in. I see. Now that you mention that, I can see that it's true. As long as we're here, we really should look all around. So let's cut the chit chat. It's time for a quick tour. Yay! It is. It's time for a quick tour. That's what I've been waiting for. A quick tour. Yep. Where should we start? First, a word of warning about getting around Kyoto. Getting around Kyoto? Yes, getting around Kyoto. It's dotted with all kinds of temples and shrines, so it's surprisingly difficult to get around. The easiest method is the bus line managed by the city bus. Bus, huh? Not good with those. I get motion sickness. It's not as if we'll get on them for very long, though, don't worry. The city bus has a day pass that allows you to ride as much as you like for 500 yen, so here. That is your motion. Thank you. That's my Oni-chan, so well prepared. Tourists mostly use the 100, the 100, the 101, and 102 bus lines because there's a lot to see along them. Lately, the buses and the tourists used most of them often have been given easily distinguishable card design and gimmicks, so let's all use the buses a lot. Okay, then once more, where should we go first? Let me see. I think that's the best place, don't you? That? What? Oh yeah, that right there. Can't you see? Oh right, $3. Is this the rock garden? Or oh wait, oh this is the water, like the fountain. This is the most famous temple in Kyoto. Kiyomizu-dera. Ooh, I can look at it. Oh yeah, show me it. Come on, open it up. Open it up. Come on, let's go. Hurry up, please. Stop loading. Just go. Ooh, this is cool. I've always wanted to go to a temple. Whoa, what is that over there? just to like experience I guess, and like look at the surroundings. Ooh, that's so cool. Ooh, it's like a message board. What is that? Alright, it's Kiyomizu-dera. Dera, Japanese suffix meaning temple. Kiyomizu-dera was completed in the year 778 before Kyoto became the capital. Kyoto was capital. There are temples that old. Kiyomizu-dera is known for a hall. The main hall bulges out of the side of the mountain. The main hall has been rebuilt over and over due to fires, but the last rebuild was 1633, so it's still quite old. It was still built around 400 years ago then. It's standard for the stone buildings in American Europe to survive that long, but for these Eastern wooden structures to last so long shows that care that goes into them. I know, do you know the Japanese phrase jump from the stage at Kiyomizu? Kiyomizu, meaning to plunge head first into something. First to this building. Apparently, it gathers up your courage and jump from here. Your wish will come true. They say that in the old days, many men really would make the jump to show their determination. It's really far down. Yeah, they say some people died trying it. Honestly, men are such idiots. Can't help but agree with you there. As long as we're here, let's go to the Otowa waterfall below. It's a small waterfall consisting of 3 narrow streams. The waterfall has existed for 1,000 years, and back then people said the water would confer wealth or long life. They loved it. It was like a fountain of youth. Oh, is this where like you go through, you take one, right? I don't know, like I'm trying to remember what we did last time. There are really 3 trails up. Each stream confers its own blessing from right to left to confer academic success, health. They confer academic success, health, and love respectively. So then, starting from right, I take the water from each and drink it. Yeah, so he takes from 3, but that's nope. It's delicious. It really could be a mountain youth. Like you wait. Oh wait, hold on. Otowa no Taki. Oh wait, hold on. I can look at this area. Oh my god, I can look at the fountain, or the waterfall. Oh, there it is. Whoa. It doesn't look like a lot is coming out of there. And there's like is that a line? What is that? It's made out of bamboo, I think. It's also not that like. It's definitely not as big as I thought it would be. It's just like sort of here. Oh. Now that I think about it, you guys only drank from the health and love springs and none of the academic one. How come? Well, yeah. I'm so serious. The truth is, it said that anyone greedy enough to drink from all 3 rivers will be denied their blessings. Is that true? Yeah, I'm sorry to say. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? Because it wouldn't have been as funny. Sorry about that. So I didn't earn any blessings today. I could have used the blessing in love. What? What do you mean? Now think about it, Okona and Kira both drank from the love spring. Did they? Oops. $4, alright. Where are we now? Next Kyoto sightseeing spot is here. Ooh. There you go. Kinkaku-ji. Is that what that is? Ooh, come on. Oh man, that looks amazing. It's only a picture though. But I can zoom in, at least. I guess that's something. I can zoom into the picture. You can see the... oh. It's beautiful. Wow. Yeah. The kin in Kinkaku-ji is a reference to the great grand golden color of the temple, but that's just a nickname. What's its real name? I know, it's the Rokuan-ji, right? Yep. That's right, you really know that stuff, Aki. Hold your applause until the end. I still know a lot more about this. Then why don't you tell us about it, Akira? Leave it to me. The fact is, there was already a temple here in the 13th century, but the noble who commissioned it was put to death. were conspiring against the emperor, and it fell into ruins. Then around the 14th century, the shogun Ashikaga Yoshimitsu fixed it up and built a new temple, which is what he called Rokunji. Oh wow, yeah, she's exactly right. Wait a minute. Why are you asking your own chance for confirmation? No reason, just wanted to be sure. Let me tell you, this isn't all I know. I also know that when the temple was completed, the grounds around here were larger than it completely burned down once. The temple burned down? Was it in a war? Or, sorry, it burned down just 60 years ago. It was arson. I mean, someone set fire to it? Yeah, in 1750, by young monks still in training. A monk into arson? That's right, the temple was already a famous national treasure at the time, so it caused a huge stir. Then a world-famous author named Mishima Yukio wrote a novel about it. The name of the novel is, of course, Kinkaku-ji. Wow, okay, you really know a lot about that? Yep, told you I know a lot about it. So you read the novel? No. Oh dear. Mishima Yukio Kinkaku-ji has been translated into many other languages, so you should read it if you get a chance. He probably wrote it after visiting the place for himself, so it should be more interesting now that I've read it beforehand. Be sure to look around when you get home. I think I might try to read it when I get home too. I see, I think you should get a lot out of it, Aki-chan. The walls are covered with gold leaves, so it's as gold as the name suggests. I'd heard the ancient Europe referred to Japan as Japang, the land of gold. But looking at this, I can see why Marco Polo would have felt that way. Wait, did I say Macro or Marco? I don't know. What do you think of Kyoto so far? Let's see. At first, I wasn't really seeing the town's history and culture at all. But the more we walk around, the more I feel the traditional atmosphere seeping in all over. That's right. Kyoto has a lot of temples and shrines, so as you can walk from temple to temple and shrine to shrine, just walking around can give you a deep impression of the town. But how do I say this? It's more than that. There's, like, even among the small shops in town, so many of them sell traditional craft goods. So that also gives me the impression of the town that values its history. That's true. While Kyoto continuing to expand, the city as a whole protects its traditions. I think that's what makes it so amazing. Preserving its history while taking in the new way. But now that I think about it, I think Tokyo has a similar sort of atmosphere. With Kyoto, it just feels a whole lot sharper. When I think about it that way, Kyoto really is a lot that way, Kyoto really is like a representation of Japan itself. Oh, that's it. There's one thing that surprised me in coming to Kyoto. You know, the language. I see. Because it's not like Tokyo Japanese. That's right. It's a dialect, right? The accent and the words people use here are nothing like the Japanese I'm used to. That's true. People in Kyoto, Osaka, and Kobe all speak with what's called a Kansai Ben. Yes, Kobe, Osaka, and Kyoto all have their own dialects, but their general term for it is Kansai Ben. It's hard for even native Japanese to imitate the Kansai Ben. It's a unique way of speaking. But, how should I say, it feels like it has a nuance that I don't hear in the Japanese of Tokyo. That's true, it's fast-paced and kind of funny. That's right, when you listen to it in an exchange, it almost sounds like they might burst out laughing. You remember what I said before, that Kyoto was the capital of Japan long ago? While that was going on, the city of Osaka was also developing next door. Osaka developed as a merchant city. They based their lives around merchant culture. So I think their language was developed around the interaction between the shop owner and customer. Making the customer feel comfortable is so important in the business world. You mean they make them laugh so that they can relax and feel more like buying things? It's just my own speculation, but I do wonder if that's true. The real Kansai has done a lot to develop the comedy culture, so you might hear Kansai Ben on TV too. As I think about it, it really is, it sounds really cute when girls speak it too. We don't speak Kansai Ben, does that mean you don't think we're cute? Well, that's not it. That's not what I was trying to say at all. Oh, so you're saying you wish we both spoke Kanza. That's right, exactly. I mean, that's exactly the same complaints. Even without speaking, I think we might make a good comedy team, don't you? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we have one more place to go. It's very close to where we are to now. Oh my, we're not going to a temple. Is this the rock garden now? Oh, no, this is, Geisha? Oh, Gion? Tada, the Kyoto Premier Entertainment District. She is really close to me. What's going on in here? What do you got? What you got for me? Ooh. It's just a picture. The atmosphere, though, I'd love to experience it. The buildings here have an older, more fine feeling to them. It's the gateway to the Isaka Shrine. So it's basically a town that popped up along the road to the shrine. The name comes from the fact that the shrine was once known as the Gion. I see. So there is something on the street. Like what? Well, it's certainly a very beautiful street, and it has a refined atmosphere. But it isn't there like a famous building or? Yeah, there's nothing like that here. But in its place, look, they're walking towards us. Wow, look at those women walking towards us, with their tiny red lips on a face made up in white, with such beautiful kimonos. Wow, look at those. Can you see them? Is that a high-class geisha? Yeah, it is. Sort of geisha. It is used only in Tokyo and Kyoto. They call it Geiko. Yep. Alright, young apprentice Geiko are known as Maiko. Alright, hold on. So, if we check this out, Geiko, alright. And then Maiko. Alright, Geiko, Maiko. She looks young, so she probably Maiko. She just turned to us and bowed. She's so cute. Oh wow, so cute. Oh hey, Oni-chan, I hear back in the day Maiko were girls around 10 years old, is that true? That is what they say. 10 years old, they started that young? Yes, that was because Maiko and Geiko Maiko, would play instruments at banquets, sing and dance. They are like flowers used to add life to a party. And then men of high standing and rank would come to them. So in order to keep them from offending anyone, they received strict instruction, discipline, and manners from a very young age. That is the kind of system it was. Sir False Booty, their world was a harsh one too. Yes, however, it's now seen as problematic for a child to work so hard. So nowadays you can't begin Maiko training until you finish school. I saw on TV once that there were fewer and fewer women who want to become Maiko too. Yes, that's true in all countries. Jobs that were standard long ago are gradually declining. It's too bad, but yeah. Well, but TV also said that people seem to want to do it more now compared to before. But they say that the training is so strict that many people just up and quit. Just because you want doesn't mean you'll succeed. But Maiko and Geiko are part of an amazing culture. There must be more people who want to carry it on. That's it. As long as we're here, why don't we call it Geiko-san tonight? And that's not possible. Why not? The girls will refuse first-time customers. Most people will have to be referred by an existing customer. There are some exceptions lately. I've heard there's some events where you can hire a Geiko for a brief history time. But it probably takes a lot of money, right? Every time I see that word, Geiko, I think of Geico. Like the... What is it? Like the... You know, the gecko? I understand. It was just an idea. I can tell you're pretty upset about it just from the way you're talking. Told you I was joking. I don't think you were. Anyway, as long as we're here, we should stop by the Yasaka Shrine, and then back to our hotel. Okay. Wow, look at that shrine. Woo. Wow, that shrine is beautiful. Head to our hotel for night. Sounds good. Just what kind of hotel are we staying at? Hey, Oni-chan, are we street down this way? Yeah, I'm sure it's a little further. Oh, I was looking at a regular civilian street. Is there really a hotel in this area? Oh, there it is here. Well, there's some house. Hey, it looks that way, doesn't it? But this is a very fine inn. Wow, they call them Kiyomachiya? Or Machia? Okay, hold on. We're looking this up too. Let's see. Kiyo-Machia. Stay townhouses, alright. Alright, Kiyomachiya. So I was saying, alright, Kyoto was originally a castle town. So there were lots of buildings like these, where merchants and artisans would use them both as a work and living space. As time passed, they deteriorated and more had been demolished. But recently, they've been a movement to reinforce these buildings and renovate them into something new. But the quality of the old days remain. For instance, the outer facade is different from the building we live in, right? It takes things like not letting you see in from the outside and keeping cats and dogs from peeing on the walls into consideration. Even worry about cats and dogs? It's funny, isn't it? So now that there are a lot of inns that make use of the old Kiyomachiya, this is one of them. So this was originally the artist's house? It's entirely possible. This is an inn? A lot of Japanese hotels charge by person rather than by number of rooms, but the machi are more mainstream and charge by room. So if you're staying with friends or family, they're your best bet. On the other hand, they don't feed you, so you may have to prepare food yourself or pick it up somewhere. But I get to stay in a place that's pure Japan. You mean like what you've been doing since you got here? That's true, and even with that Kyoto has a lot of delicious restaurants. Let's go. Oh, look! Wow. Are you okay? Yep. These buildings were made with the height of old-time Japanese people in mind, so the ceilings are very low. That means tall men and foreigners have to be careful, otherwise they'll bump their heads just like you did. Also, the houses themselves are very small. The stairs are narrow and sometimes steep, so be careful. You got it? Be careful while I'm moving around. Wow, look at that. And my frames are dropping considerably. Oh, wow. What is going on? Like, CPU usage is low. And also, what the fuck? Alright, wow. What are you shouting for? You know, Kira, this house is so small. You only say it so loudly. It's all tatami. All the furniture is made out of wood. Oh, there's a tiny garden too. Look, the bathtub is made of wood. This is great. This is real Japan. It's not worth yelling about. Ow, I told you. It's getting better? No, not really. Time in Kyoto, it has its own appeal, total different from Tokyo. Kyoto, yeah. Our hotel might be more humble than the halls from where Geiko performed, but this is still a nice place. The food in Kyoto tastes completely different from the food in Tokyo too. Kyoto is a nice place, not all inferior to Tokyo, but being here just one day doesn't seem like enough to experience it all. We're going to Tokyo tomorrow, and in the 3 days I'll be heading home. I've got to make the most out of it, most of Japan in the time I've got left. And Go Nippon, day 5. Well, I think that'll be it for this part. Good time to end it. Another beautiful, wow, that's loud. That came out of nowhere. Another beautiful day. Yes, it is. It sure is. It's 4 in the morning right now. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. As you can see, I'm sort of trying to make it so it's like one part is one day. So, sorry if some of the parts are shorter than the others, or ones are just longer than the others. That's the reason. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.